Hey guys, the numbers are in for Palmetto Trace for July of 2022. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, and I haven't run through a specific Palmetto Trace update for you on video since May 10th, so I wanted to do that for you now. There have been a lot of changes in the housing market since then, so I want to show that to you. This is on YouTube, of course. Most of you are getting this via email. I don't like to spam people, so I don't have everyone's email in the community, but if there's anyone you know that might want to watch this, please share this with them. Just some general market predictions and updates about Palmetto Trace. Also, if you like some data and are interested in some really in-depth economic projections, I just put together a blog post on the website. 18 economists, different predictions, and I put it all into one blog. It's kind of easy to digest. It's not 18 reports and overwhelming data, but it shows you what 18 different economists from different places are thinking about the housing market. It's pretty interesting to see where they think the housing market is going, and especially pricing. You might be surprised to see what they think about that. So check that out if that interests you. So Palmetto Trace specifically, we'll start with the overall housing market. Remember, you guys know I love this chart. The red line represents the number of units for sale. This is the overall PCB market. So any home, doesn't matter location, size, price, this is just the overall housing market. We're going to start there. January, February, very, very low supply, not many homes for sale. There were 139 on the beach. We've swelled to 353. See the red line here? Buyers have a lot more choice than they did just a few months ago. A couple numbers to probably key in on: 1.48, 2.83, and 4.47. Check that out. We were at 1.48 months of inventory in January, very low. Kind of means that we're selling houses pretty quickly. Takes only about a month and a half to get from putting it up for sale all the way to closing. We're now at 4.47. Remember, 4 to 5 months of inventory kind of represents a neutral market in housing. Anything lower than that is seller's market. That's normally where you see price appreciation. 4 to 5 months is sort of stability, average pricing, not a lot of appreciation or depreciation. Once we drift over 5, 6, you get into buyer market territory and there's pressure on price. So very important to see what happens over the next 30 or 60 days, because we've gone pretty quickly in terms of real estate from 1.48 to 4.47. Now, if we sort of settle in at 4 or 5 in that range, you would expect prices to sort of kind of stay stable. If we got up to 6, 7, 8 and stayed there for a few months, you would then start to expect prices to start to come down a little bit. So if you're thinking of selling, you can see the trend is not working in our favor. To look at some numbers specifically, though, for Palmetto Trace, this one is for the detached single family section. Still, Palmetto Trace is hotter than most of the markets across Panama City Beach, most of the neighborhoods. 2.5 is still very much seller market territory. For the townhomes, even hotter, 1 month of inventory. So Palmetto Trace, I would tell you, just looking at those two charts, we can be pretty aggressive on pricing still at the moment. Pricing for the neighborhood is still a little bit better than the rest of the market. Here's some of the activity going back to May 10th. Again, I haven't done one on video for you all since then. We had in the townhome section 2-bedroom units that closed at 303, 315, 317. We have one on the market for 320. We have another one on the market for 327.5. We had a couple recent sales on 3 bedrooms at 345 and 360. We helped the sellers of this one at 317. It was kind of the highest recent sale we've seen. Over in the detached single family section, we sold 126 Covington. We worked with the seller on that one. Sold for 415. Another smaller 3.2 is under contract. That means the asking price was 415, but it hasn't closed yet. Another 3.2 closed for 415. We're working on this one, 238 Oxford. It is under contract. The asking price is $439,800. Another one is under contract, 450. 4-bedroom closed at 490. A 4-bedroom on the market, asking price $495. A 3-bedroom under contract, asking price is $499. a 4-bedroom, a larger one, asking price is $525. It's on the under contract, closed at $545. A larger 3-bedroom, and then we have a 4-bedroom asking $550, another one asking $550, smaller 3-bedroom, and then we did have a 4-bedroom closing at $555. So that's kind of just a general run through of pricing. I know there's a lot that can differ between condition, location, of any property. So we can give you more information if you want. If you're signed up on our e-alert system, you're already getting those, and you can see all the photos and the descriptions and that kind of thing. So very generally, the overall housing market has cooled quite a bit from seller market territory to very, very neutral right now. And that was in July. We're already into August. So are we still in neutral? Have we drifted to buyer market? Palmetto Trace still remains a little bit hotter than most of the rest of the beach. It's not quite as hot as it was, but if you're selling in there, you can still be a little bit more aggressive, ambitious on pricing. Not quite as aggressive as we could have been 6 months ago, but still one of the more desirable neighborhoods in Panama City Beach. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, please share it with anybody who you think might want to watch it. I'll be back next month to see which way this trend may be headed. Thanks for watching.